cares about its people and sustainability. Huhtamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Huhtamaki team. For more information, visit huhtamaki.com or scan the QR code below. Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Your one-stop shop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win a $20 gift card at Dow's.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
Naturopathic medicine is a well-established system of medicine that works to achieve optimal health by striving to identify underlying causes of illness to help the body heal itself. A whole-body approach is taken to diagnose, prevent, and treat both acute and chronic conditions. A naturopathic doctor is a licensed specialist who works with patients to remove obstacles to their health, stimulate self-healing, strengthen weakened systems, use natural substances to restore, and prescribe pharmaceuticals as needed. Modalities used as treatment include therapeutic nutrition, stress management and education, vitamin and mineral supplementation, botanical medicine, and other dietary supplements. Each plan is individual as the doctor and patient work together to create their treatment plans. Conditions commonly treated include allergies, digestive issues, fatigue, chronic pain, sleep complaints, thyroid conditions, and hypertension. Contact Dr. Anna Froman in Benton and now in Brunswick, Maine to make your next appointment. 207-544-6786.
Hammond Lumber Company is looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
Hannaford, your hometown grocery store, is hiring for all positions. Competitive pay, opportunity to advance, and much more. Apply online at hannaford.com and look for the job openings link. Aquarius Pools and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance, and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
Hey guys, it's Alyssa here. Whether you're working hard in school or working hard at the gym, you need a snack that works for you. I'm proud to be a brand ambassador for Ignite Bars. Their keto-friendly protein bars are great on the way to practice or before class. You can visit ignitebars.com and use discount code ALYSSAB10, that's ALYSSAB10 at checkout, and save 10%. Don't get hungry, get ignited.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today at epicview@yahoo.com.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. CrossFit 137 is where everyday people can do constantly varied functional movements at high intensity. The workout is set to the person's current fitness level, which includes no fitness experience at all. Our philosophy is progress, not perfection. Our community is all-inclusive, always supportive, and we have lots of fun. Stop by CrossFit 137 at 295 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville or call 680-6785. Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought-after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822. North Country Car Wash and Laundromat is conveniently located at 10 Skowhegan Road in Fairfield. Our touchless automatic car wash is now available. We use the latest technology to provide a thorough and efficient cleaning of your vehicle. Discount packages now available. Come visit us today and give your car the love it deserves. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Recover 180 has organic hydration for today's athlete. Recover 180 sports drink improves performance and recovery before, during, and after training. low-calorie, rapid rehydration, and it's certified USDA organic. That's what sets Recover 180 apart from the crowded sports drink category. Learn more at drinkrecover.com. Recover 180, proudly distributed by Valley Beverage. If you own a local Maine business, this message is for you. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win $1,000 in free advertising from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below. Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Your one-stop shop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win a $20 gift card at Dow's.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
Naturopathic medicine is a well-established system of medicine that works to achieve optimal health by striving to identify underlying causes of illness to help the body heal itself. A whole-body approach is taken to diagnose, prevent, and treat both acute and chronic conditions. A naturopathic doctor is a licensed specialist who works with patients to remove obstacles to their health, stimulate self-healing, strengthen weakened systems, use natural substances to restore, and prescribe pharmaceuticals as needed. Modalities used as treatment include therapeutic nutrition, stress management and education, vitamin and mineral supplementation, botanical medicine, and other dietary supplements. Each plan is individual as the doctor and patient work together to create their treatment plans. Conditions commonly treated include allergies, digestive issues, fatigue, chronic pain, sleep complaints, thyroid conditions, and hypertension. Contact Dr. Anna Froman in Benton and now in Brunswick, Maine to make your next appointment. 207-544-6786.
Hammond Lumber Company is looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
Hannaford, your hometown grocery store, is hiring for all positions. Competitive pay, opportunity to advance, and much more. Apply online at hannaford.com and look for the job openings link. Aquarius Pools and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this.
Is about to start, but before the action begins, did you know your business or organization can advertise on Epic View Studios? That's right, your ad could appear on local sports broadcasts to to attract new customers from around Maine and around the world. Advertising on Epic View Studios provides a great return on investment and can build brand awareness for your company and keep you top of mind with your customers. If you're interested in learning more and entering to win a free video commercial, scan the QR code on the screen and enter today. Before the broadcast begins, hold your cell phone camera up to the QR code and get all the information. Be sure to act quickly. Sponsorship space is limited and the contest is for a limited time only. Epic View Studios would like to thank our current sponsors who've made today's broadcast possible. This allows fans from around Maine and around the world to watch games for free. So thank you. Now it's time for more exciting action here on Epic View Studios. Enjoy the game. We're here at Keyes Field for a big matchup in the KVAC between Lawrence and Cony. Epic View Studios presents Lawrence Baseball this afternoon. Greg Glynn and Josh Hunt with you here from the Huhtamaki Packaging broadcast booth at Lawrence High School in Fairfield, Maine for today's game between the Lawrence Bulldogs and the Cony Rams. Today's game being brought to you by Huhtamaki Packaging, now hiring at huhtamaki.com. Pliable Marketing, create your athlete recruiting video. Visit pliablemarketing.com. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Hammond Lumber Company, online at hammondlumber.com. Aquarius Pools and Spas, Augusta Road in Winslow. Dow's Quick Stop, Western Ave in Fairfield. Kennebec Valley Community College, online at kvcc.me.edu. Hannaford Supermarket and Pharmacy at the Elm Plaza in Waterville. Dr. Anna Froman in Benton, call 544-6786. Northeast Analytical, China Road in Winslow. Family First Funeral Homes, online at dsfuneral.com. CrossFit 137 in Waterville, visit crossfit137.com. Dixon's Family Market in Benton. Also Ignite Bars, visit ignitebars.com. Use promo code ALYSSAB10. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration, call 948-5700. Dirigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville, 810-2255. North Country Car Wash and Laundromat, 10 Skowhegan Road in Fairfield. And Messalonsky Area Youth Softball Association. As we bring in Josh Hunt. Josh, obviously a big matchup here in the KVAC where we've got Lawrence undefeated at 7-0, taking on Cony at 4-2, the top two teams in the KVAC North.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this one here is a little bit elusive. Lawrence is coming in at 7-0, but it's not really a dominant 7-0. They haven't exactly shut people out. They've been relying on their bats and their timely hitting, and they've been very aggressive at the plate this year, and that scored them a lot of runs. They've been able to put up a number of runs all year long this year. These two teams met each other earlier this year, in the 2 weeks ago down at Cony, and the bats got heavy for the Bulldogs, and the 10-run mercy rule was in effect, 14-4 down there.
Yep, that was back on April 22nd. Today, starting lineups for both these two teams brought to you by Recover 180, organic hydration for today's athlete. Recover 180 sports drinks improves performance and recovery before, during, and after training. Low-calorie, rapid rehydration, and certified USDA organic sets Recover 180 apart from the crowded sports drink category. Learn more online at drinkrecover.com. Recover 180, proudly distributed by Valley Beverage. We'll start with the Rams as they will lead off with Wyatt McKinney. He'll play third base today. Parker Morin will be at short. He'll bat second. Landon Foster will be in center. He'll bat third. The cleanup hitter today is Trent Hayward. He'll catch. Anderson Noyes will be in the fifth spot over at first. Matt Boston will play left field. Jack Spellman will play second and bat seventh. Jordan Benedict will be on the mound today, and Lance Theriault will be out in right. The starting pitcher for the Bulldogs today will be Braden Littlefield, and he's had a good year.
Yeah, Littlefield is he's the type of kid that he can do two things. He can overpower you, and he can hit a spot. That in high school baseball right there is all you really need. He keeps hitters off balance with a pretty decent curveball, but for the most part, he's a finesse pitcher.
So you take a look at the Bulldogs, how they come into this one. As we said, undefeated at 7-0, first-year coach Corey Pelletier, and coming in after a 19-1 win against Winslow. That was back on Wednesday, and that was their highest offensive output of the year. And they are 5-0, of course, in their last 5 games. They've won 7 in a row overall, and they are really looking to continue their dominance. When you look at how many runs they've scored this season, they've scored 77 total runs. That's an average of 11 per game, and they will go and try and knock off the Rams here this afternoon. Coming in, the Rams 4-2 on the year. Head coach is Don Plord. They're down in Augusta, made the 23-mile trip up here to Fairfield today. They're coming off of their highest offensive output of the year, a 15-8 win over Monmouth. That one was back on April 29th, so they haven't played as recently as the Bulldogs have. They're 4-1 in their last 5, and they have won 3 in a row. And when I talked with Don Plord before the game today, he said they have certainly met the expectations, and looking forward, obviously, to this big matchup here, as you said, a rematch with the Bulldogs, who won that first meeting by the score of 14-4.
Yeah, Cony's really looking for good pitching and defense today. They know that they're going to have to be able to squeak out some runs, but most importantly, they're going to have to flash the glove and not give Lawrence any extra outs, because the Bulldogs, once they get themselves going, the hit parade just starts.
And you take a look here at our umpires today, Mr. Ramon and Mr. Sear. We're set to go here. Beautiful day for baseball, cloudy. Temperatures, not expecting any rain. Temperatures in the low 60s at the start of this one. And the first pitch upcoming from Littlefield. And that one is in there as he gets the first strike of the game. And we take a look at Wyatt McKinney, again playing third base today for the Rams. Looking to try and get off to a good start here. That's obviously something that teams have tried to do against the Bulldogs. And this one is high. Runs the count to 1-1. So Littlefield here deals the 1-1 pitch. This one is in there for a strike, a swinging strike there by McKinney to chase that one.
Nice job climbing the ladder there. Got up to the count. Hasn't showed the off-speed stuff yet.
And a chance here now on a pitch. That one goes to short. Played nicely by Hamlin across the diamond and in time.
6-3 on the putout. Hamlin with a nice job there, charging that ground ball, doesn't let it get away from him. Steps and throws to first for the first easy out of the evening.
So one down here in the top of the first. That'll bring up Parker Morin to the plate. Morin playing shortstop today for the Rams. Bulldogs dressed in their home white uniforms with the blue numbers and black trim. The Rams in the red uniforms with the black numbers and white trim.
Just missing outside there is Littlefield, trying to paint the corner.
Littlefield, one of their best pitchers, and one of the things that they talked about coming into this one is their senior class. When you look down the list, they've got 7 of them, and they are certainly highly motivated here in this, what I talked about with Corey Pelletier, and I experienced in high school baseball. It's your final season, you know. For a lot of these guys, they may or may not play in college, but especially being together with some of your best friends that you've been with over the last, you know, you could even say 4 years, but it goes back obviously a lot further than that, even for some of these kids who have played together their entire lives. And you know, it all kinds of comes to an end in this final season.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on the Bulldogs this year. Being a senior laden team here, pride and tradition here at Lawrence in all many sports. You know, there's a lot of gold hardware in the inside the school, but there's no gold baseballs. Not a one. There hasn't been an Eastern Maine championship since the 80s.
Wow. Yeah, this one filed back. Yeah, you're right, and that's certainly something that they've probably had on their minds here as they came into this season. Obviously, many of them came close with football as well, and would like to try and finish this off the right way. And the 3-2 pitch upcoming here from Littlefield. That one is outside for a ball. So it's the first walk of the day for Littlefield. And it gets a runner on base for Landon Foster, who comes up to bat.
Well, we can get the perfect game right out the way.
Foster playing center field today. Also a very good hockey player. Many of these athletes, of course, multi-sport athletes. Morin takes his lead at first. The pitch is in there for a strike, grabbing the outside part of the plate.
Away, away, away. That's the way Littlefield likes to work.
Talked about their senior class. They have 5 juniors as well. There goes Morin, and the throw is not in time. So a stolen base there for Parker Morin. Gets him into scoring position.
Well, try to press the issue here a little bit, and it's probably a good thing here for the Rams. You know, get a guy up in scoring position. That ball was up in the zone, kind of hard for Dossie to get up underneath it to get out of his crouch there.
Pitch from Littlefield. This one is hit to short. Played there by Hamlin and across the diamond and in time. So second out of the inning here. Doesn't move around the runner. And it will be the cleanup hitter, Trent Hayward, coming to the plate. The catcher today for the Rams.
Well, we still haven't seen an off-speed pitch yet from Littlefield. No curveball, no changeup. It's been just straight stuff.
Kind of holding on to it. And now they picked him off, and he has already had a balk here, so that's going to really cause some problems because that will get Morin over to third very easily.
That becomes a real problem here at Keyes Field because there is a lot of open play territory. If a pass ball gets by, that run will score.
And this one nicely done there by the catchers. We take a look at the defensive lineup for the Bulldogs. Littlefield pitching, Dostie behind the plate. Out in the outfield, Santone, Leary, and Wilson from left to right. Frazee, Hamlin, and Quarian all on the infield, along with the first baseman today is Gavin Lunt. Gavin Lunt, interestingly enough, is one of not only their better players, but he's also one of their better students. He'll be going to the University of Maine Farmington. He'll be studying actuarial science and has been named the salutatorian of his class.
Actuarial science.
Yes.
Wow.
Smart kid.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch, and that one is in there for a strike. He's getting the outside part of the plate.
Paint, man. He's throwing paint. Living out there on the black.
Yeah,
it's a great place to be.
So Littlefield here deals the 1-2 pitch, and it'll be a grounder to second. A slow roller, and they'll get it over there in time. So Hayward is retired. The Bulldogs get out of the inning. One runner on, but nobody comes across the plate. The Bulldogs come up next when we come back here on Epic View Studios.
An operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins on the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glynn and Josh Hunt with you here from the Huhtamaki Packaging broadcast booth. Take a look at how the Bulldogs will come to the plate here in the bottom of the first. Leading things off will be Cole Quirion. He'll play second today. Cameron Dostie will catch. He's in the second spot. Gavin Wilson will bat third and right. Jacob Frazee will be over at third. He'll bat fourth. Michael Hamlin follows him. He'll play short. Maddox Santone will be in left, batting sixth. Batting seventh will be Gavin Lunt, the first baseman for the Bulldogs. Braden Littlefield, the pitcher, in the eighth spot, and Riley Leary in the ninth spot will play center. And the starting pitcher today for the Rams is Jordan Benedict. He is a sophomore and looking to try and obviously deal with a very potent Bulldogs lineup.
He's just going to have to be careful today. Get out there, hit his spot, start things off, kind of like what Littlefield did. Find and establish the strike zone, get your fastball ready, and let the defense do their work behind him.
And the first pitch here for Benedict. That one's outside for a ball. The defense behind Benedict looks like this out in the outfield. Left field will be Matt Boston. It'll be Foster in center. Terry Alt will play right. It'll be McKinney at third. Morin will be at short. Spellman at second. Noyes at first. And Howard behind the plate. This one grounded to short. Played across the diamond. A nice gun there by Parker Morin to get the out.
2 pitches, 1 out. Nice little ground ball there.
First out of the inning. That'll bring up Cameron Dostie to the plate. Catches for the Bulldogs, been an important piece of their puzzle this year. It's really a great senior class that they have, and when I talked with Coach Pelletier, he also talked about the junior class too, especially when it came to leadership, he mentioned.
Yeah, it's absolutely important to have a catcher like what Dostie is behind there. He's commanding behind the plate. He's the type of kid that takes control. He's a vocal leader that's out there. I mean, that's part of being a senior leader too.
So the 1-0 pitch, and that one is also high.
Looked like the bendy pitch there.
Yep, it was. Wind blowing in a little bit today from right to left. And this one is outside for a ball. 325 down the left field line, 310 down the right field line.
I never used to have that snow fence in center field.
And this one will get away. We'll see here what they want to do. And Cameron Dostie takes an interesting look at that ball go to the backstop. As you said, Josh, there is so much real estate here. You could herd sheep back there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's in the George Taylor section back there where they used to sit with the old lawn chairs.
Yeah, a lot of people I noticed bringing their lawn chairs and enjoying the view from behind the plate today.
Well, there's a lot of umpires back there too.
Ah, true. And that will bring up Gavin Wilson to the plate, playing right field today for the Bulldogs. They've got Dostie on, so both teams have had a base runner here in the first, both by way of the walk. And the pitch here from Benedict. That's a curveball, and that's going to be in there for a strike. Just grab the black part of the plate.
Up ahead 0-2 in a hurry. Probably not going to see Dostie take off.
Wilson awaits the 0-2 pitch. It's a very comfortable lead over there.
Yeah, very
He's
much
not
so.
going anywhere, as you said, and they just check on him over there. The other thing, too, we talk about the real estate behind home plate. There's a lot more over, obviously, on the right field first base side, and the problem is over on the left field side, as this one has popped up, is that there's actually a white line that indicates the out-of-play line, and there's not as much room, and that could be problematic. It's not as if you can just go up against the fence and get it, so that can be a big problem. You can get awarded an extra base pretty easily.
Yeah, and also in the field of play, there is the goalpost. That there is a chance where
this one's lined to center, and back out making the catch is Foster to get the second out of the inning.
there is a chance where a ball can be in fair territory and kick off of that goalpost. It's happened before, right down the left field line.
I did notice that there was an extended meeting with the coaches here to go over the ground rules.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of little things. There's a couple of places where the fence is up, and, you know, there's out-of-play territory that's an imaginary line that goes from the football stage lighting that goes to the left side of the shack that, you know, is the in-play. It's clearly indicated and marked here, but, you know, quite honestly, usually it's kind of just a sight line.
Right. And this pitch on the first one in here to batter Jacob Frazee, who's playing third base today. In there for a strike. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. The runner over at first is Dosty, and they'll check on him, and it hit him. Looked like it hit him right in the ribs there, Josh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a catcher. He's tough.
I was going to say, he's probably used to seeing that.
Yeah.
And
probably not the first mark he's got.
he can join Kaylee Elkins from the softball team, who deserve a sponsorship with Tide. They're on the base pass so much, and Kaylee especially. I mean, I don't know if you've seen her, but as I call it, it is game-changing speed, and it's also highly entertaining. They're playing today as well.
We haven't heard any cheers coming from down in that section yet, but they do get loud down there just over the hill. Great lead.
Yeah, I was going to say, Dosty extending that lead.
Well, that one's in the dirt.
And that one's going to be low. So that will be another walk here. So Frazee will get on board here, and all of a sudden there are going to be 2 men on and 2 outs.
This is the thing that has really been the caveat for the Bulldogs this year. They work the strike zone, and then they get that timely hit. You know, that's how they've been able to put as many runs up as they have this year. They just are patient at the plate.
77 runs on the year. It's 11 per game. Here comes Hamlin.
Curveball upstairs doesn't quite snap that one off.
So Hamlin here will face the 1-0 pitch with 2 runners on. Here in the bottom of the first. Sun peeking its way through, and this one is in there for a strike.
There's an establishment of that fastball.
Benedict leans in and gets the signs. He delivers the 1-1 pitch, but he goes back to second first, and we'll check on the runner in Dosty.
Little cat and mouse going on back there. You know, I've seen the shortstop. He kind of snuck in behind Dosty there last time.
Dosty gets his lead. Good secondary lead. There he goes. This one will be a chopper down to third, and they'll get the quick out there. Nice job there. Heads up play by McKinney to just tag the bag. So we will go to the top of the second in this one. No runs and no hits and no errors, but 2 left on as we go to the top of the second. We'll come back with more here on Epic View Studios.
Whether you're working hard in school or working hard at the gym, you need a snack that works for you. I'm proud to be a brand ambassador for Ignite Bars. Their keto-friendly protein bars are great on the way to practice or before class. You can visit ignitebars.com and use discount code ALYSSAB10, that's ALYSSAB10 at checkout, and save 10%. Don't get hungry, get ignited.
I'm Greg Glynn, athlete brand advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today. And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glynn with you alongside Josh Hunt this afternoon from the Huhtamaki Packaging Broadcast booth. Huhtamaki in Waterville is now hiring. Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Starting at $21.87 an hour. Join Huhtamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with great benefits and a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Huhtamaki Inc., the makers of Chinette. Bring your family back to our family. For more information, visit huhtamaki.com. So, coming up here in the top of the second will be Anderson Noyes to lead things off, followed by Matt Boston and Jack Spellman. Noyes, the first baseman today for Cony. Batting from the right side. This one is foul back.
Tough son.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Especially for the batters, obviously, as they look into it here. This one is played down at first. Nice job there by Hunt, and gets over to the bag in time.
Gavin, nice job taking a knee there, fielding the ground ball, keeping it right in front of him. No need to hurry, just kind of mosey on over and step on the bag.
It's also the grandson of Sharon Abrams from the Maine Children's Home here in the Waterville area. Very good nonprofit organization, does great work. She was the executive director there for quite some time. Amazing community member.
They do some great things there at the Maine Children's Home.
Great for the local community. Is a lot of members of the community here today, as this one is grounded to short. Thrown across the diamond for Hamlin. He's got a gun, and he gets him. Nice job there to get Boston, who was going down the line.
This is turning into be a quick inning worth of work here so far. 4 pitches so far.
Mm-hmm. 2 down as it goes now to Jack Spellman, who bats in the 7th spot today for the Rams, playing second base. And the pitch, this one is high for a ball. Littlefield gets the signs and delivers. This one is popped up.
Be out of play in the car windshield section.
Yep. This is one of those times where I'm glad I moved my vehicle. Chance here on this pitch, and they say went around, so that will end up being a strike. 1-2 now, the count.
Well, if we're going to see an off-speed pitch, this might be the great time to see it. He hasn't thrown his curveball yet.
And the pitch from Littlefield. That one is grounded also to short. Played there and across the diamond by Hamlin for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's a 1-2-3. Top of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We go to the bottom of the second. The Bulldogs coming up here on Epic View Studios.
Your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today at epicview@yahoo.com.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glynn and Josh Hunt with you here from the Hutamaki Packaging broadcast booth. We get ready for the bottom of the second. Today's game being brought to you by Pliable Marketing, helping high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. If you want to play college sports, you need a recruiting video to send to coaches. If you're a sophomore, junior, or senior, don't wait until it's too late. Get ahead of your competition and create your athlete recruiting video now. Pliable loves helping Maine athletes, including Lawrence field hockey star Matty Niles. Learn more at pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE. So we go to the bottom of the second, and leading things off for the Bulldogs will be Maddox Santone, playing left field today for the Bulldogs, as this one is fouled back. Running the count to 0-1. Been a quick game so far. Pitchers doing their work. And the shortstops have been busy.
Yeah. Lots of ground balls here so far.
Yeah, 4 putouts by the shortstops in this game so far. As this one, the off-speed stuff, nice curveball there. As Benedict able to get the batter Santone to bite on that one.
Yeah, that's the big thing with a curveball. You got to really shut the window. You know, he's got that three-quarter motion, and you've got to get on top of it. Ground ball to third.
And that one gets through at third, so that'll go all the way out into left. It got by McKinney, and now all of a sudden the Bulldogs have a base runner.
Croquet right through the wickets.
And that's going to bring up Gavin Lunt. Lunt, a big kid, batting from the right side. He can smash it. Playing first base for the Bulldogs. Santone out at first. This one is popped up. It's going to be a catch here for the third baseman and McKinney.
You know, great job there by McKinney. That's the thing about baseball. When you make a mistake, the ball is going to find you the next time. You cannot let it bother you. You just have to brush it off and be ready for the next play.
Yeah, that was a great job by Wyatt McKinney to do that because, as you said, literally less than a minute later, he's got to be ready.
Yeah.
Yep. So Braden Littlefield will come to the plate here, trying to help his own cause. This one is in there for a strike.
See if we can move the runner over here. Might be a little action.
Santone down at first. And they try and pick him off. He's back in safely, but it was close.
He was leaning.
He was definitely leaning. One down so far here in this bottom of the second. The batter, Braden Littlefield. And the runner is off, and the pitch is whacked down into center by Littlefield. So that'll get the Bulldogs here with a man in scoring position on the single by Littlefield. Nice piece of hitting there by the pitcher for the Bulldogs and the senior.
And just sticks his bat out there, goes right through the baseball.
Riley Leary will come to the plate. Center fielder today for the Bulldogs, batting in the 9th spot with runners at first and second. This one is swung on and missed. We'll keep an eye out there on Santone.
That was aggressive. Got the infield flying effect here.
True. And the flag blowing in now. As Leary awaits the pitch. Tries to put down the bunt, pulls it back.
Not a bad idea. The top of the order coming
Yep.
up.
Count goes to 1-1.
Get these runners into scoring position. Take the twin killing off the table.
Quirion is on deck. The pitch here to Leary. This one is swung on and missed.
Well, there goes the bunt.
And so now all of a sudden, it's a 1-2 count. Runners at first and second.
You got to protect the plate here. He's chased low twice.
The pitch by Benedict. That's a curveball in there for a strike, and that's a big strikeout for Benedict to get that out and still just keep the runners right where they are.
Down by way of the K he goes.
So now, that'll be a chance here for Cole Currian to try and make some magic happen.
Grounded out to short last time up.
2 outs here in the bottom of the second. This one is high. Querian playing second base today for the Bulldogs. Awaits the 1-0 pitch. This one is in the dirt, and the runners aggressively leave their bases, and a chance there going back to first on the throw was Trent Hayward trying to catch the runner down at first in Littlefield. Sometimes that runner is a little bit more off the base than the lead runner, but in that case, you got to be careful throwing behind the lead runner, especially like we said, a lot of real estate out there.
Yeah, that ball gets by the first baseman, they're running forever.
I think that's one of the unique things here about Kai's Field is that there is so much real estate and things can get out of hand in a hurry.
I mean, this is Central Maine's Oakland Coliseum.
It's true. It really is when you think about it with the football field, the whole setup, the whole 9 yards,
Yeah.
you know, it's like. And the pitch by Benedict. That one is outside for a ball. So the bases will be loaded. And coming to the plate is Cameron Dostie.
4 straight balls.
That will certainly get the attention here for the Cony coaching staff. They did have some action earlier. None now. And coming to bat for the Bulldogs will be Dostie. He'll be followed by Gavin Wilson. This one is roped right back up the middle. Bouncing ball. They get one at second, and that's all they need as they get out of the inning. So after 2 complete here in Fairfield, we are scoreless as we head to the top of the third on Epic View Studios.
CrossFit 137 is where everyday people can do constantly varied functional movements at high intensity. The workout is set to the person's current fitness level, which includes no fitness experience at all. Our philosophy is progress, not perfection. Our community is all-inclusive, always supportive, and we have lots of fun. Stop by CrossFit 137 at 295 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville, or call 680-6785. Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glynn and Josh Hunt with you here as we come back. Get ready for the top of the third. Today's game brought to you by Dr. Anna Froman, a naturopathic specialist located in Benton. If you're not getting the results you need with your current PCP, call Dr. Anna Froman, now accepting new patients. Call 544-6786 today. Also, today's game being brought to you by Dirigo Veterinary Care. Intimate caring and the most advanced equipment available in veterinary care are what you will experience at Dirigo Veterinary Care. Dr. Matt Townsend and the team strive to build lasting relationships with you and your pet. Dirigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville next to Starbucks, or online at dirigovet.com.
8-9-1 for the Rams.
And the leadoff hitter is Benedict here to try and help his own cause.
Top of the third.
Littlefield so far today. Just one walk here in this game as he tries to work here against Benedict.
He's doing such a nice job today hitting spots. He's not doing anything. He's not trying to overpower you. He's just hitting his spots.
And the pitch here, that one is inside for a ball.
There's the first
I was going to say, there's your curveball you were looking for.
Had some break to it, too. It was a quick break.
And the pitch here, that one is fouled back to the backstop by Benedict.
Nice job staying alive, fighting off the black. Key to that one is to go the other way. Take the pitch and hit it to right field.
Benedict, one of the 4 captains on this Cony team, along with Foster, Pelletier, and Hayward. This one is fouled back.
Cony baseball has such a storied history in the state of Maine. There's been a lot of really great players that have came from the Augusta program.
As this one is a strikeout on Benedict. A nice pitch there from Littlefield to get the K. And Benedict goes down. That is the first strikeout today for Littlefield.
Nice job living on that outside corner. That's Greg Maddox-esque. There it is again. Paint, paint, paint.
As Lance Stereo comes up to the plate. Right fielder today is first at bat, as he has to deal here with Littlefield. That one is going to go down to first, and they're going to say he went. Good call there, Josh.
It's been a while since I've been a Kennebec Somerset umpire, but I did spend a few years doing it.
There you go.
I really do know the mechanics.
And it's now an 0-2 count. And the pitch to Terrio. This one is popped up. That's going to go to center.
Should be caught.
Underneath it is Leary, and he makes the catch. So 2 down now as we go back to the top of the lineup for the Rams. Wyatt McKinney will come to the plate.
Working quick. That's what we like to see.
He grounded out to short in the first. And now deals with Littlefield the second time around.
Curveball below.
This Bulldogs team has won 7 in a row. They're undefeated at 7-0. Glad you're with us here on a Friday afternoon from Fairfield, Maine. As this one climbs the ladder high for a ball.
McKinney showing why he's a leadoff hitter. He's not chasing that low or high stuff.
And the pitch, that one able to get down a little closer to those letters, but still high for a ball.
Pretty good zone here. I don't know if they'll turn him loose here, leadoff hitter.
We'll find out. The 3-0 pitch, and that one is in there for a strike. Parker Morin is on deck should McKinney reach. Littlefield deals, and that one is outside for a ball. So that is a walk here that will keep the inning alive. It is the second walk today for Littlefield.
Littlefield, second walk. McKinney is a threat to take off. Pretty good wheels over there on first base.
They'll keep an eye on him here in the top of the third. Has a good lead, too.
Huge lead.
They keep a close eye on McKinney. And Littlefield steps off again. I don't want to take any chances. They know the scouting report pretty well.
Cat and mouse going on.
And the pitch by Littlefield. The runner is off, and it is fouled back and out of play. So they had the read on that. But Morin fouls it back, and the count goes to 0-1.
Well, base runners in scoring position have been a premium so far in this game. Nobody's been able to put anybody across home plate, so trying to move a runner over there is a pretty important thing.
Yeah, the Bulldogs have left 5 on base. The Rams have left 1, and they check on again McKinney. Getting the uni dirty.
We do have a laundromat.
Yeah. We do, yes, absolutely. And the pitch upcoming here for Littlefield. North Country Car Wash and Laundromat is a newly updated car wash and laundromat located in Fairfield. They have 4 self-serve car wash bays, 1 touchless in-bay automatic bay, and their laundry facility has 17 washers and 14 dryers. They're open 24/7. It's just about 1 per player. Josh?
Yeah.
Could work out well.
That's it. Keep those uniforms clean, especially I don't know if they can wash the pinstripes off of those Bulldogs uniforms, though.
And off there goes McKinney. They'll try to get him in second. The high throw, and he'll be safe there with the stolen base.
Yeah. Littlefield overstrode, so his stride was too far there, and his arm action, ball missed up in the zone. Really hard to get that ball from up in the zone to your throwing power as a catcher. There's a nice job here by Dosty taking that leadership role and going and saying, hey, listen, this is what's going on. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, because they are dealing here with Parker Morin, who's got a 1-1 count, and they've got McKinney to deal with out at second. They're going to have a meeting of the minds here. And it's really important here for the Bulldogs, as we mentioned, who have already beaten Cony once this year, 14-4, by way of the run rule. And now they're kind of in a tough spot here because all of a sudden, they've got the heart of their lineup coming up. Parker Morin, Landon Foster, and Trent Hayward. But there is 2 outs here and trying to get out of this inning. So they got to take their time with it. They don't want to, and that's one of the differences this year. That one thing that I talked with about Corey Pelletier with is the fielding needs improvement. So you don't want to have a situation here where one bad play can lead to the first run going to Cony, and all of a sudden you got issues.
Yeah. When you're the CEO,
and they're going to put him on, so that's what they're going to do there. That was what that discussion was all about. So they put Parker Morin on. And what will end up happening here is now there's runners at first and second. Of course, they've got the force at any base.
Yeah, when you're the CEO on the assembly line and something breaks, you got to push the all-stop button.
Yep, and this one is roped down the line in the left, but that'll be a foul ball. That was a shot there by Foster.
He was sitting on that outside fastball. He turned on it. His hips just opened up a little too fast. Straighten that out. He's running for a while.
And the 1 pitch, and this one is going to come in. 0-1 pitch, and then this one comes in there, and now all of a sudden they're working quickly here to Foster.
He's not afraid to throw that outside fastball, man.
Yep, and he keeps pumping it in there. 0-2 now as Foster leans in. And that one nearly hit him in the head. Had a duck out of the way of that one. And that is a miscue there for the Bulldogs because that's going to move the runners up. And now first base is open, but there are 2 runners now in scoring position.
This puts you in a little bit of a tough position here with that pass ball. That puts the Bulldogs kind of up against it here.
A 1-2 count on Foster, one of their best hitters. He grounded to short in the first. The pitch here from Littlefield, that one is popped up and foul out of play.
Aggressive on that one. Littlefield's been so dominant with his fastball and hitting spots, getting ground balls, and then he throws that curveball, and he hasn't really established that pitch yet. Simple little mistake.
Littlefield's pitch is popped up again, and this one will get out of play.
This is definitely no pass ball territory.
Yep. A lot of real estate, like we said, once it gets the backstop. Certainly makes it interesting. No doubt about that. Puts a lot of pressure on the catchers that come to play here.
It's been a very aggressive at bat so far here.
A 1-2 pitch upcoming from Littlefield. Foster digs in and ducks out of the way.
It's probably a good spot to miss right there. He's been living on that outside of the black, but you've got to sometimes come in.
And now Littlefield, the 2-2 pitch. This one is popped up. That's deep to left center. And it'll be caught for the final out of the inning. Nice job there by the center fielder, Riley Leary, to make the catch and get the Bulldogs out of the jam. When we come back, we'll go to the bottom of the third. When we come back here on Epic View Studios.
Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers, with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
To Cony's Field. Greg Glenn, Josh Hunt with you as we come back on Epic View Studios. Time now for the bottom of the third. Due up here for the Bulldogs, Gavin Wilson, Jacob Frazee, and Michael Hamlin. Today's game being brought to you by the professionals at Family First Funeral Homes, which include Laundry Brothers in Fairfield and Wheeler's Funeral Home in Oakland. They'll help you celebrate the lives of loved ones with dignity, respect, and compassion. To learn more, visit them online at laundrybrothers.com.
Ball one to start things off to Wilson.
Wilson here leading things off. It'll be the 3, 4, 5 hitters for Lawrence. That one's in there for a strike.
Last time up, Wilson flew out to center field. It was a pretty good ride.
Gets ready to face the 1-1 pitch here from Jordan Benedict. That one hit him.
Got him.
Like it got him in the left shoulder. So he is hit by a pitch. And now that will bring up Jacob Frazee. Frazee walked earlier. And now comes up here in a spot to try and do some damage here for the Bulldogs. The bats haven't really been having to do a lot of work. The reason they've had base runners is because of walks. Yep. The only hit really here so far today, if you take a look at it, came from Littlefield.
Yeah.
And also Querian in that bottom of the second. But other than that, it's been walks that have gotten their base runners.
Santone hit one that went through the wickets down to third
right,
base.
Yeah,
but I mean, that was a hard hit ball, but it was an error. You know, there hasn't really been they've hit the ball, but it's just been right at people for any contact that they've made so far.
So Frazee at the plate here. Takes a look there at that strike. On deck is Michael Hamlin. number 5 hitter today for the Bulldogs. Wilson gets his lead, and they'll check back on him. He was leaning, and he gets back safely. There was a little bit of a flinch. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely leaning. Something was on there. It's an old story here, back in the tradition of Fairfield baseball. There was a guy that was by the name of George Taylor, and he was a longtime pal Babe Ruth coach here. His signal was, "Yup, go ahead."
That doesn't give it away. And he will go ahead. This one thrown down to second, not in time. So good base running there by Wilson. He moves ahead to second on stolen base. And now Frazee has a chance here with a runner in scoring position and nobody out.
Got the right pitch to go on, curveball.
Benedict delivers the pitch. This one is popped up. And it's in shallow center.
Could be trouble.
And the shortstop comes out to make the catch. Nice job there by Morin, who grabs that one and retires Frazee. So that'll bring out Michael Hamlin to bat. He grounded to third in the first. Runner on second is Wilson. And he will.
They're going to put him right on.
Yeah, they're going to put him on. They're not even going to deal with Hamlin here. So, as a result, that'll bring up Maddox Santone. Force at any base here, obviously, for the Rams, other than home.
Santone, good pull contact. Lots of room. I mean, the way he pulled the ball last time, I think you might be moving that left fielder over some. Way out in front.
Yeah, fooled by the off-speed stuff there. And now has to deal with the 0-1 count as he falls behind early. As Jordan Benedict leans in and gets the signs, checks the runners, and deals the pitch. This one is swung on and missed. And now it goes to 0-2.
A little trouble with the curve going on right there.
Benedict here from the stretch. And delivers an outside pitch. Running the count now to 1-2. Here in the bottom of the third, Greg Glynn and Josh Hunt with you here on Epic View Studios today. Undefeated Bulldogs at 7-0, taking on Cony, 4-2 on the year. Good one here in the KVAC Class B North. And this pitch is outside the zone. Other than Lawrence and Cony, you've got Oceanside at 5-2, Ellsworth at 4-1, MDI at 3-2. A lot of teams over 500. Caribou at 3-1, Old Town 2-1.
Lots of parity there too.
Yep. So far we're scoreless here today. They'll check on the runner.
Things that, you know, the status of high school baseball has changed so much over the years. The years of some of these rivalries are becoming new. You know, the old rivalry kind of has diminished since some realignment has happened. You know, Lawrence has never played MDI before in baseball.
Here's a chopper that's going to go to short. Tough play to make. They will not throw it across, so the bases will be loaded. Morin kind of made a good decision there. It was going to be a tough play to begin with, and he got backed up, and then he got kind of jammed and couldn't get it across the diamond in time. And rather than try and do something silly, held on to it and will keep the bases loaded here.
Yeah, that's an infield hit. I mean, he fielded that cleanly, but it was too far in the hole to make the throw.
Yep. So that's going to bring up Gavin Lunt. And the bases will be loaded, and there will be a meeting of the minds. We will step aside. We will come back here on Epic View Studios.
Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought-after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. It will be Gavin Lunt here with the bases loaded. The first pitch from Benedict. That one is outside for a ball. So Benedict here, so far, has only allowed 3 hits on the day. And the Bulldogs looking to bust this thing open right now. Lunt waits, and they pick off the runner, and there it goes. Past the bag at third. They try and throw it back to third, and they're not in time, and the run comes across the plate. Wilson scores, and the Bulldogs lead 1-0.
It's a mental error. It really was. He was halfway in between what he was doing. He turned and looked at the player on third. You know, runner was off a little bit too far, and he just got caught, and I mean, almost a balk.
And so now Benedict throws one outside here. So just like that, all of a sudden the Bulldogs now still with 2 runners in scoring position. And a chance here for Lunt to do some damage. He popped up to third earlier.
First base open here. Probably don't want to make a mistake pitch.
Yep. Going to see the 8-9 hitters after Lunt here. And Lunt's not going anywhere just yet.
Obviously taking all the way there.
3-1 the count now as Benedict checks the runners and delivers a pitch. This one is fouled back and out of play.
Curveball running in on his hands. Nice job fighting that one off.
Yep, that's going to run the count here to 3-2. And the pitch, that's a chopper to short. Oh, tough hop. And they will get him at first. Oh, that was a really close play down the line.
Nice job there by Cony defensively being aggressive, bringing the infield in with less than 2 outs. Knocked it down, made the play, got the out that they needed. You know, this is now they're going to talk about it again. Discuss what they're going to need to do. This could be it.
So they will talk this one over as Littlefield comes to the plate. The pitcher for the Bulldogs singled earlier. And now we'll have a chance with runners at second and third to try and help his own cause.
Singled to center last time.
Bulldogs have scored the first run of the game so far here in this bottom of the third. As Benedict gets ready to deliver this first pitch of the at-bat to Littlefield. Checks the runners and delivers the pitch. That one is in there for a strike. 2 down here in the bottom of the third. And the pitch, chopper, and that'll be fouled back toward the Cony dugout. Count goes to 0-2.
Up quick.
Yep.
Lots of gaps out there in the outfield.
And the pitch here to Littlefield. That one is all ball.
I know these Cony kids that we've seen on the base pads have been a little elusively fast out there, but there looks like a lot of green in between some of these places out there.
Littlefield gets ready and swings there at strike 3. So goes down by way of the K, and the Rams get out of the inning, but not before the Bulldogs get the first run of the game. They leave 2 on base, and we go to the top of the 4th here on Epic View Studios.
Laundromat is conveniently located at 10 Skowhegan Road in Fairfield. Our touchless automatic car wash is now available. We use the latest technology to provide a thorough and efficient cleaning of your vehicle. Discount packages now available. Come visit us today and give your car the love it deserves. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Recover 180 has organic hydration for today's athlete. Recover 180 sports drink improves performance and recovery before, during, and after training. Low-calorie, rapid rehydration, and it's certified USDA organic. That's what sets Recover 180 apart from the crowded sports drink category. Learn more at drinkrecover.com. Recover 180, proudly distributed by Valley Beverage.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glynn and Josh Hunt with you here from the Huhtamaki Packaging broadcast booth. Today's game being brought to you by Hannaford, hiring for all positions and offering a flexible schedule for those leading an active life. Applying is easy. Just go to hannaford.com and apply today. Also, today's game being brought to you by the professionals at Family First Funeral Homes, which include Bayou and Reddington in Waterville and Smart and Edwards in Skowhegan. They'll help your family celebrate the lives of loved one with dignity, respect, and compassion. To learn more, visit them online at bayoufuneralhome.com. So here we go to the top of the 4th, and due up will be the 4, 5, 6 hitters, Trent Hayward, Anderson Noyes, and Matt Boston. Earlier, Hayward grounded to second, and now we'll be up here to try and start things off in the 4th. This one is popped up, and it will get out of play.
You know, in every sport, you have those, when you look at an athlete and you can just say, you know, that kid is a basketball player, that kid is a, you know, Hayward is a baseball player. Watch his approach at the plate. See how he gets steps in there.
That one is popped up to third. And it's caught there. Nice job by Frazee to wait for that one to come down. But I see what you mean as far as his structure, his swing type, the way he's built.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Just carries himself. So every sport has a stature. You know, the way that they walk, the way that they move. Basketball players on the floor, baseball players on the diamond. You just the good ones, just you can identify them just by how they move.
And here comes Anderson Noyes, who plays first base for the Rams.
Grounded out to first last time up.
Pitch here from Littlefield. That one is in there for a strike. He's really done a nice job of painting the corners here today.
Nothing flashy, you know, not trying to overpower anybody. Just hit a spot, get a ground ball, get it out. Let your teammates do the work behind you. Ooh, that's a tough pitch.
Lawrence leading 1-0 after scoring the run in the bottom of the 3rd. This pitch is low.
Cony bench getting a little active over there, trying to find old momentum.
Making some noise for Anderson Noyes as he looks to try and dig in here on a 3-1 count. And that one will be ball 4. So just like that, he's on board. I remember, too, being, in high school and trying to generate momentum, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, your bench can generate some momentum if you really can. I remember we used to say, oh, he's rattled. You try to get the pitcher to think like he was really rattled. And that would sometimes get in their head, and you can create an inning, if you will, with just being very active on the bench. And you're right, they've certainly perked up here. And I think they also feel like they're in this game. I mean, if you think about it, they got beat 14-4 last time.
Oh, yeah.
And here they are now just down a run.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
they just got, another base runner on here because of the walk. And they got Matt Boston up, Jack Spellman coming up after Boston. And they're feeling like probably if they get through the lineup this time, they might be able to get back right into this game here. This one's popped up to shallow right. That's going to be trouble. Nice play there to get over and make the catch by Gavin Wilson. He had to run quite a distance to get that fly ball to right.
Did you see the ice cream shop snow cone out there? I did. He almost dropped that.
It is ice cream season. And just like that, Jack Spellman will come to the plate. And all of a sudden, there's two down. They'll also check on the runner. And there goes the runner. And down to second in time. Whoa, that's a nice throw. And getting a great play by Dosty to recognize it. And just like that, you take a look at that throw on the instant replay. Brought to you by our friends at Dirigo Veterinary Care. Intimate caring and cutting-edge facilities for all your pet care needs. Dirigo Veterinary Care, 14 Commons Drive in Waterville, right next door to Starbucks, or online at dirigovet.com. When we come back, we'll have the bottom of the fourth for you. Coming up next on Epic View Studios.
This message is for you. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win $1,000 in free advertising from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glenn and Josh Hunt with you here from Lawrence High School. A reminder that there is sponsorship space available for this broadcast. If you're looking to attract more customers, hire employees, or create awareness for your business, we can help. There are thousands of viewers just like you who watch sports here on Epic View Studios. Get your ad on TV. Call Brian at 207-631-8870 or email info@epicviewstudios.com.
Really big thank you to all of our sponsors out there. If it wasn't for the sponsorship, it'd be a hard time for us to be able to provide this for the kids.
Yep, absolutely, and so important as a community, to be able to have these games available not only here but also for fans, watching around the world, which is obviously grandparents, parents, friends, family, all kinds of people that tune into these games. And as you said, our sponsors, very grateful for them. Brian came up, gave us a nice car wash coupon here for North Country Car Wash and Laundromat. Excited to go check that out.
Kind of afraid if I wash my clunker, it's going to fall apart, though.
Well, that may be true.
There's a ball in the dirt. Three and 0.
So Leary awaits the 3-0 pitch, and that one is in there for a strike. Caught the inside part of the plate. So it'll be Leary, then back up to the top of the lineup for Aquarian and Dosty, scheduled to bat here in the bottom of the fourth.
Leary last time up at the plate had a hard time with a curveball. He's worked the count 3-1 now.
Temperatures today 62 degrees, and now they'll turn up the heat here as they go back to the top of the lineup. As Leary gets on with the walk.
Well, we're going to talk about it again here. Leadoff walk. You know, that's the one thing that's going to give any manager, well, gray hairs, loose hairs. You pick it.
No hairs.
No hairs. Yeah. Leadoff walks are killer, and looks like we're going to get ourselves a pitch and change here.
And coming in to pitch for Cony will be 5 Matt Boston.
Southpaw. Hard throwing southpaw. Mr. Boston onto the hill. This will the left-handed motion will negate the lead on the first bit of the from the walk. Looks like he's fastball, curveball, changeup.
And you take a look at, obviously, what Benedict did. He has the responsible for the runner over at first, but allowed total of 5 hits, and did have the 2 errors mixed in with all that.
Only 1 run. That's a pretty nice day work.
2 strikeouts. Only 3 walks on the day. And now it'll be Matt Boston, who also plays basketball for Cony. Good athlete.
You know, it's really like we were saying before. This game just a little while ago was a 10-run rule game.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, so
they had their chances.
Coney's got themselves. They're in this game, and there is no way around it. Now you've got to make sure that you don't open any floodgates. Pretty good move here by Coach Plord. You know, going to the lefty and trying to keep themselves in this ball game.
And while they do that, we'll remind you about Ignite Bars. They are a keto-friendly protein bar, perfect for athletes on the go, whether it's before practice or on the way to class. Grab an Ignite Bar. The bars are used by high school and college athletes, including Maddie Niles and Alyssa Bork. Right now, you can use the promo code AlyssaB10 to save 10% on your order. Don't get hungry. Get ignited. Visit ignitebars.com. As this pitch goes in the dirt, and that'll get away. That'll go all the way to the backstop. Rounding second is Leary, and he'll hold up there.
Well, that is not what you went to the bullpen for.
And so now it'll be a chance here for Quirion with a runner in scoring position to try and do some damage. As you said, Josh, this game could have gone out of hand, but the Bulldogs did not convert. And this one going to go in the dirt. And now this one goes all the way to the backstop. And
are you going to say a dead ball here?
I was going to say, I thought it hit him.
They're going to talk about it. Well, the umpire in position C here does have a view of where it went. I thought that ball hit the ground first. It may have caught him. It's still a live ball if it hits the ground and then hits him. So it was a pass ball, not a dead ball.
Yeah, okay.
So the batter thought that it had hit him.
Well, let's Okay, so they were looking actually there. I was overhearing that conversation. Don Plord felt as though that hit the batter, and he wanted him to obviously then go down to first, and so then that would have had runners at the corners, and then they would have got out of this kind of situation. But now, all of a sudden here, Cony in some trouble. Because here they come, right? So you got Dosty on deck, Wilson the 3-hitter, and then Frazee to follow. So they've got to be very careful. As you said, the pitching change was to try and stop this from getting out of hand here. And now there go the Bulldogs. So Quarian will get on after the walk here. Will now bring up Dosty. And there's runners at the corners.
That's the thing about a young lefty sometimes, you know, on a mound that you're not necessarily always confident about pitching on. You have a hard time finding that release spot. You know, the motion of a left-handed lefty is a little different, and he comes in, couldn't quite get it done. He walks two guys. And now you're going to go a little bit deeper into your rotation here. Looks like we'll have ourselves another pitching change as players get repositioned.
Yep.
You know, matchup-wise, going to the lefty there is what you'd want to see. You know, if you're playing the percentages, but you know you can't account for not throwing strikes. Got some heat coming here.
So they're going to send Anderson Noyes out to center. And coming in to pitch is going to be Parker Morin. So he replaces Boston. Warren, one of their top athletes on this team. And he will come in to try and get them out of this jam.
Runners at the corners is a great opportunity here for Coach Pelletier to maybe put something in motion. You know, that old school walk and lead. And we're probably not going to see a bunt here from a number 2 hitter in Dosty, who can hit the ball a long way when he makes contact.
Yep.
The momentum is beginning to shift here a little bit, and this is that place where we've been talking about earlier in the broadcast.
Yeah, now they're also going to make speaking of shifts here, they are going to actually move. Noyes is going to go to right, and Terrial is going to go to center. So they'll make that adjustment, and now all of a sudden the Bulldogs here will have the runners at the corners, and Dosty will get ready to dig in, but not before they step off the mound here. As again, when Boston came in, he had a few pitches that didn't find the plate, and that caused some problems. So Parker Morin wants to make sure. And again, they also have to be on the same page here about the first and third situation, about where this ball is going should that runner take off.
Yeah. Hayward gave some signals there just to let everybody know what's going on.
Turns to bunt, gets it down.
Nice bunt.
And nice job there to execute by the Bulldogs. Dosty with the sacrifice that scores the run.
Knocked me over with a feather on that one. Wow.
Leary scores and makes it 2-0. It's a little small ball there from the Bulldogs.
Coach Pelletier going to the squeeze bunt.
And this one gets away, but not past the catcher. Hayward did a nice job to keep that in front of him. So that's going to bring up Gavin Wilson to the plate. He popped up to center in the first. He got hit by a pitch in the third. He scored a run. One of the 2 runs here today for the Bulldogs. And that one is in there for a strike. Keep an eye on the softball game this afternoon, as the Bulldogs lead 5-3, looks like down there against Cony. And taking the lead at second is Quarian. And the pitch comes inside, it gets away, and all of a sudden, there goes Quarian off to third. So now the runner at third here, and they've brought the infield in. Wilson takes another one inside. Hello, chin music.
That was interesting. He dropped down to a little bit of a sidearm delivery there.
Count goes to 3-1. That one's in there for a strike. Wilson thought he was headed down to first. I always feel a little bit more pressure when you think that you had a walk and then you're standing there at the plate. That one's going to not find the strike zone, and so that will put Wilson down at first. You ever feel that way?
Yeah.
You know, you make the mistake of thinking that was the, ball 4, and then you're like, I got to be careful in this next one.
Yeah, I mean, when you get up in the count sometimes and you're a hitter, you're always thinking about trying to find something that's your zone. And if the ball's not there and you let it go, well, okay, it's not in your zone. But when you're thinking it's ball 4,
there goes the runner. They fake the throw down to second, nobody biting. But yeah, I know what you mean, right? It's you kind of think, and then all of a sudden you're kind of in a tough spot because now you've almost shown up the umpire.
Yeah.
And they don't like that.
None of them do.
Frazee here will be batting as he awaits the 1-0 pitch. Runners at second and third now for the Dogs, as this one is in there for a strike.
That's extended of the zone.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I'm coming from a different angle here a little bit from the left as our camera position, but that's been a spot. But again, both sides, right?
Consistent.
It's consistent. That's what I like is consistency and giving the pitchers a chance to catch that black part of the plate. And if you're a smart pitcher, you take advantage.
Absolutely.
That opportunity. Runners at second and third. And this one is a ball.
His off-speed pitch is completely telegraphed. His arm action angle changes. Every hitter in the Lawrence dugout should be talking to each other right now saying, watch.
So runners at second and third, the 3-1 pitch. And he steps off. Parker Morin knows the situation he's in here. Because all of a sudden a hit here could lead to 2 more runs, and all of a sudden it becomes 4-0. And if Cony's going to hang around here today, they're going to try and check on the runner, and back safely is Quarian. One difference, obviously, between softball and baseball. We do a lot of softball games on Epic View Studios. It's not allowed to lead before the pitch comes across the plate. And one of the differences, interestingly enough, between the two sports, there aren't many, obviously, but that is certainly one of them, and it's a big one.
The real important part of base running is the secondary lead. If we watch that man on second base, when that ball is pitched, his secondary lead should be equal to the shortstop.
Well, and there's nobody keeping him on. This one's fouled back and out of play. So, I mean, you can really get aggressive out there in this situation because the infield is in and you're trying to score that run and nobody's even keeping you close.
Yeah. He must score on a hit.
Right. And the pitch here is high. It's going to get away, and they're going to try and score the run. Here comes the chance. That ball gets away. Quarian scores. And getting down to first is Frazee, but that was a secondary from what happened after that. And they score the run, and that makes it now 3-0. The Bulldogs in front.
Walks and errors.
Yep, they're piling up for the Rams.
That amount of hope that they might have once had is being diminished quite quickly by this half an inning. And it's not because the Bulldogs are tattooing the ball. It's they're falling apart themselves.
Right. We've had 4 walks and a sacrifice bunt, and this one goes to second on the bag. They'll get the out there and the double play. Well, how about that? That makes it a little more interesting. They find themselves at least getting out of the inning by getting the twin killing. And so just like that, we will head here to the top of the 5th. When we come back, the Bulldogs are going to try and go on defense to hold on to their lead here on Epic View Studios.
Broadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below. Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Your one-stop shop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win a $20 gift card at Dow's.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers, with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glynn and Josh Hunt with you here this afternoon from the Hutamaki Packaging broadcast booth, where right now the Bulldogs have a 3-0 lead. They scored 2 runs there in the bottom of the 4th. And now they go on defense as we go to the top of the 5th. And Spellman fouls one back. That one had your car written all over it there, Gage. That one fouled back toward the parking lot. And it'll lead now to a 2-1 count. And the pitch here doesn't find the zone for Littlefield. He's been sharp here today. Not overpowering stuff, but certainly been able to work efficiently. This one is outside for a ball.
Starting to tire a little bit, it looks like out there.
It's one of his first full counts here coming up. Yep. Littlefield gets the signs and delivers the 3-2 pitch. This one is fouled back toward the Bulldogs dugout.
Nice little check swing there, keeping himself alive. We'll do the payoff pitch again.
Spellman awaits the 3-2 pitch. This one is roped to second, and it'll be played over to first. Nicely done there by the second baseman, Quirion.
Well, that's the first time today that the Cony hitters have tried to take that outside pitch and shoot it the other way.
Yep. And they end up hitting it right there to Quirion, who makes the play. That's the defense that the Bulldogs were looking for today. Jordan Benedict will come to bat here in the top of the 5th with 1 out. Struck out earlier. Pitch upcoming from Littlefield, the 0-1. That one is high and a bit inside.
So much of today's instruction and how the youth sports movement is moving is they talk about the motion of your back shoulder and how to pull the ball. And the good hitters use the whole field.
Right. Take a look here as Benedict now with a 2-1 count in a 3-0 game. And the pitch. This one is driven to left and curling, and that one caught, I think, Santone a little off guard. It goes up against the wall. They'll throw this in quickly, And like that, all of a sudden, it is a double for Benedict.
Santone was like a leaf in the wind out there turning around. Couldn't quite get a very good read off of that.
Yeah, that was curling quite a bit.
That was tattooed.
Yeah, that one sent deep to left up against that wall, and a double here for Benedict. That is the first opportunity for Cony to have a double today and get that runner in scoring position now all of a sudden with just one out.
That's, I mean, if I'm looking at the scorebook, that's the first hit.
Yep, it is. And the pitch here from Littlefield, the 0-1. And this one's driven to right center. That one will fall in for a hit. And the Bulldogs will try and relay this home, and that will keep Benedict over at third. So nice job there to get that ball in quickly by the Bulldogs on the relay.
Couple of hits by the bottom of the order in succession, and it looks like Coach Pelletier might want to talk about this.
So interference is going to be the call here on the third baseman in Frazee. He's got his arms out to the side. And when the runner, Benedict, was rounding third, that's what caused the problem, and for him not to score. And as a result, they award him home plate, and that makes it 3-1. Interesting development there. Don't see that very often.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch that there as he was rounding third base.
Yeah, good job by our cameraman Gage Johnson to catch that one. And now all of a sudden, here's Cony hanging around in a 3-1 game as Littlefield steps off.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes right there is just that little bit of hope, that little bit of momentum. Baseball is a funny game.
Yeah, that one in there for a strike. So Terry over at first now. And it's been back-to-back hits here for Cony. They'll check on the runner. And Terry Alt back in safely.
McKinney's walked and grounded out to short today. And he got hit.
And he's now been hit by a pitch. So here comes some trouble. Because all of a sudden, now they will go back to Parker Morin, who's one of their best players. As he comes to bat, there are going to be runners at first and second. And here in this inning, there is only one out.
Coach Pelletier is going to want to talk about this one here a little bit to bring the boys in and say, hey, okay, let's reset ourselves because we know as we identified earlier in the start of this game, defense hasn't always been the Bulldogs' strong suit this year. Now there's only one out, and you've got a force, you got a double play situation here. Littlefield's still throwing strikes.
Yep. You have anybody? It doesn't look like they've got anybody warming up. But this is going to be an important point in this game as we get to the 2, 3, and 4 hitters here for Cony and a chance to try and tie it for sure. If not, maybe take the lead.
Looks like they're going 2 up the middle. Corners are going. One of the corners are going in, protecting on a bunt.
Now they're going to try and keep Terrio close there at second. This one roped down the line at third. It'll go out into left. Played there and trying to throw it home as Santone. They'll hold it up there at third. And the bases will be loaded for Lyndon Foster. So another opportunity here for Cony. Bases are loaded. Foster, who grounded to short and popped out to center earlier, comes to the dish here in a 3-1 game in the top of the 5th. The pitch from Littlefield. This one is in there for a strike.
That was a poised pitch right there. Going back to the windup, find that outside corner that's been paint for you all day.
Littlefield delivers the 0-1. This
Nice
one
pitch.
is in there for a strike. Another nice pitch. You're right, he's painting. He's got his brush out today.
Yeah, this is a focus moment. This is the difference between a senior and a sophomore.
Yeah, that's true. And the 0-2 pitch. That one gets away all the way to the backstop. Here comes Theriault. He scores. And it's now 3-2.
You might want to call that one the announcer's jinx.
Well, that one gets away. And also on that play, the runners, of course, move up to 2nd and 3rd in McKinney and Morin.
That's a wild pitch if you're scoring at home.
As Pelletier here now still not out of this jam. This one is going to be popped up to center. That one's catchable.
Could get the run
for
in.
Leary. Leary makes the catch, throws it home, and they will nicely done. That's a great throw by Leary out in center. Prevented McKinney from scoring on that play.
Nice job fielding that one. Got his body behind him on the throw into the kept it nice and low. Dostie was able to keep it in front of him.
Yep. So now there are 2 outs here in the top of the 5th, and Hayward stands in a 1-run game. The pitch by Littlefield. That one is in there for a strike. Goes back to his bread and butter. The outside pitch today.
Percentage is so much higher with strike 1.
Yep, it is.
Oh, he's coming.
And he's stealing home, and he is out at the plate. What a play there by the catcher, Cameron Dostie. Dostie was right there. Take a look at this replay. They're not going to fool Dostie. He stretches out with the arm, makes the play, and just like that, the Bulldogs avoid a tie game by the play on the tag by Cameron Dostie. We go to the bottom of the 5th with more here on Epic View Studios.
Naturopathic medicine is a well-established system of medicine that works to achieve optimal health by striving to identify underlying causes of illness to help the body heal itself. A whole-body approach is taken to diagnose, prevent, and treat both acute and chronic conditions. A naturopathic doctor is a licensed specialist who works with patients to remove obstacles to their health, stimulate self-healing, strengthen weakened systems, use natural substances to restore, and prescribe pharmaceuticals as needed. Modalities used as treatment include therapeutic nutrition, stress management and education, vitamin and mineral supplementation, botanical medicine, and other dietary supplements. Each plan is individual as the doctor and patient work together to create their treatment plans. Conditions commonly treated include allergies, digestive issues, fatigue, chronic pain, sleep complaints, thyroid conditions, and hypertension. Contact Dr. Anna Froman in Benton and now in Brunswick, Maine to make your next appointment. 207-544-6786.
Big View Studios, Greg Glynn and Josh Hunt with you here from Fairfield, Maine, where the Bulldogs looking to try and stay perfect on the year. They are 7-0 coming into today, and would love to try and get win number 8 here this afternoon. This one will be popped up by Santone in shallow center. They can't make the catch. That's kind of out in no man's land, and Santone running hard down the line. will get on base, and the Bulldogs have their first base runner on here in the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up Gavin Lunt.
That ball had eyes on it. It was looking for green. Stuck his bat out there. Nice little hit.
Here comes Lunt trying to lay one down. He popped up to third earlier and then grounded to short. As we mentioned earlier, he'll be going to University of Maine Farmington. And he will pursue his studies in actuarial science and has also been named the salutatorian for his class here. Means he is not the valedictorian, but the second highest grade point average.
UMF set to graduate this weekend.
There you go.
Outdoors, weather pending.
Right now, Lunt looking to do some damage here. Tries to turn and bunt this one down. That one's going to go back down to first, and the ball gets away. Santone sees it and runs to second. He's in there safely. Good backup there in right by the right fielder in Noise to prevent Santone from going any further. And now, with an 0-2 count, we don't expect Lunt to bunt here. And they already have the runner over at second, and that one nearly got away.
The mechanics on a curveball there. We talked about this last half inning. His off-speed pitch, his arm action changes, and he doesn't get enough on top of his curveball for it to be able to shut. What they talk about is shutting the window on a curveball to make that ball make the right kind of break.
So now Morin checks the runner and delivers the pitch, and that's strike 3 on Gavin Lunt. Third strikeout for the pitching staff for the Rams here today. That'll bring up Braden Littlefield, the pitcher today for the Bulldogs. He singled in the bottom of the 2nd, struck out in the 3rd, and comes to bat here in the bottom of the 5th. That one's in there for a strike. Nice pitch by Morin.
Framed well by Hayward.
That's a key point in this game, too, because the Bulldogs looking for some insurance. Up just a run right now. It makes it a whole different ball game if they can get a 2-run lead. And all of a sudden, they're having trouble getting the runner over.
See, that's what we're talking. That's what I was talking about there. There was that curveball again, and his arm action changes, and trying to bunt a curveball is kind of tough sometimes.
Yep. Absolutely. Here's the pitch from Morin. Now he's going to go and try and check on the runner. Today's game brought to you by Northeast Truck and Refrigeration, a family-owned and operated business founded in 2002. They have a wide range of services that include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC and truck and trailer maintenance, plus trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call them at 948-5700. Today's game also brought to you by Dixon's Country Market. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. Located on the Neck Road in Benton. Check out their Facebook page for daily specials. Order ahead. Call 453-9547. And there he drops down for a sidearm pitch on that one that doesn't find the strike zone. And it goes all the way back out to second. They'll check on the runner there.
Dixon's Country Market, they've got a peanut butter cup whoopie pie over there that's just about to die for. I can tell you right now. It's a sugar bomb.
Littlefield awaits and lines one down the line, but it is a foul ball.
The umpire yelled foul ball.
Yeah. Lawrence thought it was a fair ball. This ball was foul. I think there, Coach Corey Pelletier he wanted the run. He was trying. trying to sell it, you know.
It's a pretty good sell job, but that thing was.
It was foul.
Was very not even close to kicking up chalk.
You know, sometimes you can get away with it as a strikeout there.
Backwards K.
Yeah, that's a backwards K, and going down is Littlefield. And that will be the second out of the inning. But sometimes you can actually, and especially in this situation where you've had a lot of runners over there at third today, that chalk line's not exactly clear. So maybe just trying to get, a little bit of an advantage there that maybe he didn't see it exactly. But so Riley Leary will come to the plate. Struck out in the bottom of the second. He walked in the fourth and scored a run. Pitch here from Morin. This one chopped right back to the mound. Morin, underhand toss to get out of the inning. So the Bulldogs do not score in the bottom of the fifth. We go to the top of the sixth. The Rams coming up when we come back here on Epic View Studios.
Hammond Lumber Company is looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
Hannaford, your hometown grocery store, is hiring for all positions. Competitive pay, opportunity to advance, and much more. Apply online at hannaford.com and look for the job openings link. Aquarius Pools and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins. On the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done. But sometimes, there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glenn and Josh Hunt with you here from Fairfield, Maine at Lawrence High School, where we've got a pitching change. Gavin Lunt will come into the game here as he gets ready to deal with the Cony lineup for the first time. And you take a look at his line today for Littlefield. Braden Littlefield, 2 runs, 2 hits, and had just 1 strikeout. And had 3 walks. And the first pitch is in there. And again, you imagine coming in, right? You talked about him being a lefty, so that's going to give him a new look. And obviously, he deals quickly as well. As this one goes to short, Hamlin across the diamond and in time. By the way, they moved, as you take a look around the lineup here, they've got Frazee now over at first, and then they sent the pitcher in Littlefield back out to right.
And then Lunt goes to pitch.
Yep.
Yeah, he's not messing around.
He's Dealing quick.
Yeah, he's in there. He's in there to work fast, throw strikes, get out of this game.
That one gets away.
He knows his job.
He knows his job. Yep. Know your role. Today's game being brought to you by Kennebec Valley Community College in Fairfield, offering more than 20 degree and certificate programs. There's something for everyone at KVCC. Take the first step toward your future by exploring our available programs and course offerings. Call 453-5822. Looks like the softball game has gone to extra innings. 5-5 the score there for the Bulldogs, tied up with the Rams. Here, it's a close one, too. It's 3-2 Lawrence with the lead here in the top of the 6th. And that is going to be a lead-off walk as Anderson Noyes heads down the line. And all of a sudden, things are going to get interesting. One of those things, right, Josh? You never want to allow the lead-off batter on, especially with a walk, especially in a situation like this with a one-run game.
Well,
it is going to be 5, 6, 7 here in this inning, so Matt Boston will come to the plate.
Well, Greg, there is one out. 6
My apologies.
That's all right, though. We're still watching the same game. But the double play is in effect here. And you're doggone right. Anytime there's a walk is a bad thing.
And the pitch here, see if he went around. No, he did not.
Lefty mechanics are a funny thing sometimes. That release point is oh.
And the runner's off, but they've called time.
Oh. Pageantry. Hitter calls time. Base runner steal was on.
And we'll check over on the runner. Noise is back easily.
I don't think that was his quick move.
No. So Boston at the plate here, and swinging on that strike. Goes down by way of the K.
Nice job there, battling back after losing a guy to a walk, getting that second out.
So here comes Jack Spellman, the second baseman today for the Rams. Grounded to short, grounded to second. And swings at this one for strike one.
Lunt settling in now, starting to find that release point. And we get time again. So Lunt's a timing pitcher. He likes to get the ball, get right on the hill and throw.
Well, and that's what we've seen now with Boston. He tried to step out a few times, and now we're seeing again with Spellman here. They want to get him out of that rhythm you talked about. Yeah. That one's in there for a strike. Here we are in the top of the 6th. The Bulldogs with a 1-run lead. 3-2 right now over Cony in a big matchup here in the KVAC North. Lawrence 7-0. Cony 4-2. The top two teams, and there's a strikeout to get the third out of the inning. So, just like that, the Bulldogs will go to the bottom of the 6th, a chance to try and get some insurance when we come back on Epic View Studios.
Whether you're working hard in school or working hard at the gym, you need a snack that works for you. I'm proud to be a brand ambassador for Ignite Bars. Their keto-friendly protein bars are great on the way to practice or before class. You can visit ignitebars.com and use discount code ALYSSAB10, that's ALYSSAB10 at checkout, and save 10%. Don't get hungry, get ignited.
I'm Greg Glenn, athlete brand advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today. And welcome back here as we go to the bottom of the sixth. The Bulldogs coming up, and they lead by a run, 3-2 here against Cony. As you take a look, obviously the Bulldogs here trying to add some insurance because this one has really kind of been a situation where Cony's hanging around enough, Josh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this game is, it's kind of feels maybe a little comfortable for the Bulldogs, but it is not. It is 1 or 2 hits away, you know, from being a problem. So I think this is a big inning for the Bulldogs as Quirian comes to the plate, leads things off. He's their leadoff hitter. I think the idea here is get some insurance.
Yeah, you got to get the lead guy on. I mean, very aggressive there coming out of the box there. Leadoff guy, you usually like to see him take a strike, but he was all over that first pitch.
This one's high for pitch on Quirian. It'll be Quirian, Dostie, and Wilson due up here in the bottom of the sixth. This one has popped up. That's going to be foul and out of play.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing what the Bulldogs are doing this year. You know, that there's been some changes throughout the years, but it's good to see old Scott Ballard back in Lawrence blue and gray too. On the bench now, kind of former varsity coach here, and this year, first year head coach Corey Pelletier played for him.
A little dribbler here to Morin, who throws it to first in time. But yeah, you're right. Certainly a long history here, and obviously the coaching staff is an important piece of it. And obviously they got a good team as well this year.
Yeah, you know, it's been it's great to see, you know, somebody like Corey. Corey worked Thomas College.
Yep.
As a vice president over there. So now coming back and giving back to the program to take this over. It was a 4-year player at Thomas College, shortstop over there, playing for an amazing coach, Greg King.
Oh, yep.
It's a lot of baseball litany in his ooh, break hit.
That's one roped out to center, but on a line and caught there by the center fielder, Foster.
Corey is Coach Pelletier had been a basketball official for a number of years too. So you can't find, you know, a more calmer person out there, you know, for the right type of temperament for baseball.
Well, yeah, and high school athletes as well. You know, it's an important piece. So again, Wilson comes to the plate. And a 3-2 game here in the bottom of the sixth. Wilson will foul this one off and out of play. Count will go to 1-1 on the Bulldogs right fielder today. Popped up to center earlier, got hit by a pitch, walked, and now comes up here in the bottom of the sixth and smash one's out to left. This one goes all the way back, and a diving catch is made there out in left.
Wow.
That's a great play by the Rams as they get out of the inning. And you take a look at our Dirigo Veterinary Care instant replay as the Bulldogs do not score. They don't get that insurance that they were looking for. And we'll see if that comes back to cost them on that play. Nicely done by Matt Boston. So we go to the top of the seventh when we come back on Epic View Studios.
Business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today at epicview@yahoo.com.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glynn and Josh Hunt with you here as we go to the top of the 7th. And due up, it'll be the 8-9-1 hitters for the Rams. Jordan Benedict, Lance Theriault, and Wyatt McKinney. The Bulldogs going with Gavin Lunt to try and close this one out. He pitched in the top of the 6th. And now looking to try and close it here in the 7th, as this one is swung on and missed by Jordan Benedict.
Big cut there. He had that gapping double to get things going for the Rams in the last inning.
Oh, big swing and a miss there, and all of a sudden, quickly down 0-2. And the pitch from Lunt. That one is smashed into left center. And two Bulldogs coming together. Neither one of them makes the catch. Now it'll be thrown into second, and sliding in safely there is Benedict. Oh, miscommunication out in left center, Josh. They were both there.
You hate to see that. You know, I got it, no, you take it. I got it, no, you take it. And we'll make that
center fielder's ball all the way.
We'll make that same George Taylor reference. When he used to say steal, he'd just say, "Yeah, go ahead." And when an error would happen, he'd go, "Well, must be an infielder."
As this one is outside for a ball. So now you've got that tying run all of a sudden at second base. And we were talking about they were hanging around just enough. And this is going to be where the defense is going to have to bail out the Bulldogs.
This is the place where character gets built if you're a relief pitcher. You don't always necessarily want to welcome it, but
this one lined back to first. They'll check on the runner.
No,
they throw it all the way into left, and it gets away from the left fielder, Santone. Then they're going to hold him at third. Oh, the Bulldogs there throw behind the runner and throw it out into left. And now you've got the leadoff man in Wyatt McKinney coming to the plate, and this is going to get a lot more serious now.
Oh, boy.
So just like that, the opportunity for Cony to try and tie the game now is moved all the way over to third base. And standing in is Wyatt McKinney. And there's only one out.
Okay, so first base is open here. They brought the infield in.
This one is fouled back. They want no part of Parker Morin or Landon Foster, though.
No.
Foster, by the way, they're one of their most talented players, has not reached today. Hayward has not reached today. And you feel like those two are due. This one goes to second. They're going to go home with it, and the tag is not in time. They get the tying run in Benedict as he crosses the plate, and we're tied at 3. So all of a sudden, McKinney now over at first. He's on board, and the Bulldogs are looking at maybe having to try and find a way to get out of this inning to even stay tied.
Well, ain't that a sight?
So now it'll be Parker Morin coming to the plate. he has reached 3 times today. He's walked twice and singled. This one is outside. And again, I mentioned it, but Foster on deck. He's their 3-hitter. The 4-hitter and cleanup hitter is Hayward. He has not had a hit today. Neither has Foster. Those two have got to be extremely due. The pitch here from Lunt. That one is outside for a ball.
Now the squeeze is coming. That outside corner was there all day.
So now Lunt here checks on the runner in a 3-3 game in the top of the 7th. This one is swung on and missed. Nice pitch there by Lunt to go right back to it.
Foster on deck is going to be scary.
Yep. And Lunt, there goes the runner. They'll throw down to second, and that is in time. He's out. What a play by Cameron Dostey to get the second out of the inning and throw out the runner, and McKinney trying to steal.
Wow.
That's a great throw. Great throw.
Wow, you've got a great hitter on deck, and he might not see an opportunity here.
And now a chance here for the Bulldogs to try to at least get out of this inning and keep it tied. And the pitch is going to be roped but foul out of play down the first base line.
Really nice job trying to foul that one off. Just got enough of it to get it out of play.
Yeah.
Pretty good spot there by Lunt.
And Lunt's 0-2 pitch is down and in the dirt. So now works the walk here. And all of a sudden, it will bring Foster to the plate.
He's had great contact all day. The ball just hasn't found a hole.
And I think they're going to get a pinch runner here. Oh, no. So it'll bring Landon Foster to the plate. They'll check on the runner in Parker Morin. He's not going anywhere just yet. So Morin over at first, Foster at the dish. 3-3 game here in the top of the 7th. That one is outside for a ball.
Very diminished lead over there.
Lunt checks the runner, throws to the plate, grounder to short. They'll go to second. They get the out. So the Bulldogs will go to the bottom of the 7th in a tie ball game. The Rams able to get a run. We come back with the finish of this one and maybe more coming up next on Epic View Studios.
137 is where everyday people can do constantly varied functional movements at high intensity. The workout is set to the person's current fitness level, which includes no fitness experience at all. Our philosophy is progress, not perfection. Our community is all-inclusive, always supportive, and we have lots of fun. Stop by CrossFit 137 at 295 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville, or call 680-6785. Today's game is sponsored by NEL Analytical, located at 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. NEL Analytical offers complete laboratory services including water, environmental testing, and analysis in chemistry and microbiology, as well as custom and standard media manufacturing services. Call NEL Analytical today for all of your testing needs at 873-7711.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glynn and Josh Hunt with you as we go to the bottom of the 7th. The Bulldogs trying to win it here in the bottom of the 7th. They'll have their 4, 5, 6 hitters. Jacob Frazee set to lead off. Michael Hamlin will follow, and Maddox Santone in the 6th spot. Bulldogs 7-0 on the season. They have rarely run into a situation like this. And again, the closest game that they've even had this year, if you think about it, Josh, when you really look at, the course of their schedule, was a 6-5 win against Nokomis. Yeah. That one came here at home, but all the other ones just haven't been close.
Yeah, that Nokomis game was very kind of mirrored what we're seeing here.
And this one is going to go to short, played across the diamond and off the bag, but they get the tag. And that will retire Frazee.
Wow.
So good job there by Cony to apply the tag.
Yeah, Benedict now playing first base there. Came off nicely.
And he's able to get that tag on and keep the Bulldogs off the base paths. So that'll bring up Michael Hamlin. That one's in there for a ball.
Must have been inside.
Yeah, inside. I think we have a different vantage point here, and I think that may be the reason why we've seen some good outside pitches called, but that one certainly looked inside, probably from down there. As you can see here from our vantage point, we're slightly off to the right of the plate. In a 3-3 game here in the bottom of the 7th, the Bulldogs trying to stay undefeated and win this one against Cony. And the Rams right now trying to make the 23-mile trip up north to Fairfield worth the trip. 3-3, a pitch. This one is high for a ball. Pitcher is Parker Morin. He has done well since coming into this game. He replaced Matt Boston. And that one's in there for a strike.
Yeah, Boston's outing wasn't what he was looking for. That's for sure. Faced 2 batters, walked both of them. But ever since then,
well, that's an outside pitch for a ball. So there's the walk that gets the Bulldogs their first base runner here in the bottom of the 7th. And that's going to bring up Maddox Santone.
Santone's got a couple of hits on the day. Tattooed the ball pretty good so far.
Yeah, reached on an error as well. That one was roped. Now a chance to make it all count. And the pitch, this one hit and run as the runner was off in Hamlin, but fouled back and out of play. Getting aggressive on the base pass, trying to get that runner in scoring position.
It's not a bad idea here for the Bulldogs. Got a good contact hitter up.
And they'll check on the runner, and he's back safely. Again, the lead for Hamlin over at first. Santone stands in. The runner is off. They drop the pitch, and they won't be able to get him. So a stolen base there for Hamlin. And now Santone in a spot here to try and win this thing. With just one out here in the bottom of the 7th. Bulldogs have the runner in scoring position in Hamlin. Santone at the plate. This pitch is outside for a ball. Parker Morin pitching here, the 3rd pitcher today for the Rams. Keeps the eye on Hamlin and spins back and forces him to touch the bag.
This is a very interesting matchup that we have here with Santone, who's hit the ball really well and first base open right now. You put him on first base, you open up the double play.
This one's fouled back and headed back our way.
I mean, you're probably not going to do it now that you got 2 strikes on the hitter, but it's This one here is a 6-1, half dozen the other kind of situation.
Well, you got Lunt coming up. Is 7, 8, 9 follows Santone. And that one is a ball, and they throw it all the way down to second. Boy, that's a dangerous situation.
Looks like that was called third
strike.
strike.
Okay,
yeah.
called third strike. It looked low. My vantage point, but my apologies. So tough situation there.
Third strike.
Called third strike, and
Ooh. Wow.
now all of a sudden, there's 2 outs. And Lunt's coming up here, and got to wait to check on the runner.
Wow.
3-3 game, bottom of the 7th, and the Lunt here standing in, trying to win this one for the Dogs. He has not reached today. Pumped up to third, grounded to short, and struck out in the 5th. Stands at the dish here with a chance to win it in a 3-3 game. Hamlin out at second. The pitch in there for a strike.
Now, down that left field line,
A lot of room.
there's a lot of room. And an inside-out pitch here,
Yep.
just snuck up over the third baseman's head, might win this thing.
Here is the look back at Hamlin. And they will spin off and watch him go back to the bag. So now Lunt stands in, faces the 1-1 pitch here. The runner at second is Hamlin. In a 3-3 game, this one roped back to the pitcher, played there by Morin. Across over to first, and we go to extra innings. Bonus baseball coming up for you here on Epic View Studios. When we come back, we'll have the top of the 8th here on Epic View Studios.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers, with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
For more than 50 years, Kennebec Valley Community College has trained the people of Maine to enter high-demand, well-paying jobs. KVCC's cutting-edge technology and state-of-the-art facilities ensure that our graduates are some of the most sought after in Maine. With our already low tuition and the free community college program for recent graduates, KVCC students join the workforce with little to no student loan debt. For more information, please visit us online at kvcc.me.edu or call 453-5822.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glenn and Josh Hunt with you. And we've got free baseball for you this afternoon as we go to the top of the 8th. In a 3-3 game, Cony came back to tie it. And late in this game, in the top of the 7th, as that one's fouled back.
Did you flinch?
I did. I got to keep my chiclets. As this one comes here from Lunt. This one roped right to short, and that'll be taken by Hamlin and across the diamond and in time. Hamlin's been good at short today.
Yeah.
Very consistent.
Very solid. Nice job. Moves very well to the baseball. Attacks it. Doesn't let the baseball play him.
So Hayward is retired, 6-3, and that'll bring up Anderson Noyce.
Noyce has worked a couple of walks today. You know, the way he stands inside in this plate right here. He crowds that inside corner.
Yeah, he does.
And
very open stance. And swings and misses at this one.
I mean, maybe it's the baseball purist in me, but you never want to see anybody get hit. But sometimes you got to command that inside part of the corner. You know, if he's trying to take away the outside and leave it so you don't have any room on that inside, sometimes you got to buzz the tower.
A lot of room also, by the way, in left center as this one comes in there for a strike. You see that?
Lots of room. Wow, lots of room. I mean, there's a shopping center in that gap.
Yeah. As this one, he goes back inside, like you said there, to kind of at least brush him back a little bit, make him think about it.
You got to get him off that inside part of the plate. You absolutely have to.
And it runs the count full at 3-2. So now, Lunt here with a full count, dealing to Noyce. And this one, a foul ball down the first baseline.
Very much a pull hitter, looking for something middle in, and he's testing the pitcher. He's saying this is where you can't throw it here.
And Lunt delivers another 3-2 pitch. That one is popped up down the left field line, and it is foul. Flirting with the football goalpost. So we'll do another 3-2 pitch here.
Well, the obstacles of Kai's Field are beginning to come into play. We're seeing it all here. I'm surprised that they haven't made it so we can turn the lights on yet.
Well, we may get to that point, Josh. Careful what you wish for. And he walked him. So Noyce will head down to first on the walk. And we talked about this a little bit earlier, but you also certainly wonder about the pitch count now for Lunt, where depending on how long this goes, whether you're going to have them available for the next game. We were looking at the schedule during the break, and they don't play again until the 8th. They'll play Waterville, so I don't think that's going to be much of a factor here. They'll have a 5-day stretch.
Yeah.
So they'll get good rest, but certainly Lunt's their guy right now. He's had good stuff. And they've obviously got more going on the Cony side. I think these two pitchers are going to be locked in the rest of the way. Coming to the plate is Matt Boston. Boston today is grounded to short, popped up to right, and then struck out. Big spot here, as this one is outside for a ball.
Lunt, that simple little fake bunt feint that's happening is throwing off his mechanics.
That pitch is in there for a strike.
There's a strike, but he might have been helped there.
So the count, 3-1. And one out here in the top of the 8th. This one's popped up and out of play. So now it'll go here to 3-2.
Double play ball is what we're looking for here. Maybe a little low ground ball action.
Boston stands in. And the pitch from Lunt. It's a grounder to short. Played there by Hamlin. Over to second, and they won't have a chance to throw it over to first. So Boston will reach. And there's now 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Nice hustle there by Cameron Dusty down the line. Something you don't see necessarily or pay attention to, but he's hustled all day.
You know that, and that's what you got to do here with all that in-play territory. If that one was a quick turn and it got away, all of a sudden you got a runner on third now.
This one down low. Nice stop there by Dusty. And certainly, as I mentioned earlier, if you're a catcher at this ballpark, you better be on top of your game. Because all it takes is one pass ball. It could end up being 2 bases. And the pitch here by Lunt. This one is swung on and missed. And another strike there for Lunt as he deals here in the top of the 8th with the Cony roster. Pitch here. That one's low.
Oh,
that one
does
get away, and it'll send Boston all the way out now to second. And that's what we were talking about, but a good job there by Dusty. You can see he's frustrated with himself as he comes back to the plate. So now a chance all of a sudden here for Cony to try and take the lead for the first time today with Boston out at second. And that one is in there for a strike. As Spellman watches that one go by, runs the count now to 2-2. The pitch here from Lunt. That one gets away from Dosty, and they're going to try to score the run. All of a sudden, they're getting him in a rundown. Here comes Lunt. He'll try and throw it back. Now, Dosty stands into the rundown. Boston going back and forth. Dosty fakes the throw, tags out Boston, and the Bulldogs get out of a crazy top of the 8th. When we come back, we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Bulldogs coming up with a chance to win it on Epic View Studios.
Laundromat is conveniently located at 10 Skowhegan. Automatic car wash is now available. We use the latest technology to provide a thorough and efficient cleaning of your vehicle. Discount packages now available. Come visit us today and give your car the love it deserves. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Recover 180 has organic hydration for today's athlete. Recover 180 sports drink improves performance and recovery before, during, and after training. Low-calorie, rapid rehydration, and it's certified USDA organic. That's what sets Recover 180 apart from the crowded sports drink category. Learn more at drinkrecover.com. Recover 180, proudly distributed by Valley Beverage.
And welcome back here on Epic View Studios. Greg Glenn with you here as we go to the bottom of the 8th. And we bring in Josh Hunt. And Josh, what a game this has been.
Man, we saw some things right there. Cony being ultra aggressive, trying to get that go-ahead run. And they end up making the last out of the inning at the plate. This was the second time in the game that they've made the last out of the inning in the plate, trying to get that go-ahead run. Oh, my.
That just hit him. I think he thinks it's hit him. And yes, indeed. So, heading down to first base to lead things off is Braden Littlefield. How about that, Josh?
Really would have liked to recap that half inning, but, all of a sudden we got a runner on first base.
Yep, and we've had a few of those today, hit by pitches, and this one could prove to be problematic for the Rams. Because now it's the first runner of this inning. And a chance here to try and do some damage. They will try a bunt. That one does not get fair. And it will force the Bulldogs to come back here to the base and try and do this again as Littlefield retreats back to first. And Leary goes back to home plate.
Well, got to get him in the scoring position any way you can here.
And so now Leary stands in, ready to face the 0-1 pitch. And this one gets away. It goes all the way to the fence. Watch out here as Littlefield took a little bit of a turn, thought about it, and I don't blame him. And that ball's all the way up against that fence.
Yeah, did it actually get out of play, or was it up against the fence? It's hard to tell from the vantage point that we have here. Because if that ball does get out of play, and if he jump stopped off of the rubber, he's going to be awarded third base because there's two bases because he becomes an infielder.
Right.
But I don't think it made it all the way fully out of play because the runner's still staying on second base.
So now, all of a sudden, you've got Riley Leary coming to the plate, and a chance here to try and do some damage. And working in a 1-1 count. In a 3-3 game here in the bottom of the 8th. The Bulldogs trying to win it. Leary turns to bunt, gets it down, goes down the first base line. They throw to first.
Great job.
And the nice sacrifice bunt there to move the runner over by Leary. So one down now here in the bottom of the 8th. And the Bulldogs will go back to the top of their lineup. Cole Quarian will come to the plate. And I'll tell you what, they've been tested here today. This is going to be a character builder for the Bulldogs, win or lose.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we were talking about that.
They bring the infield in, by the way. Pitch up coming here from Moore in this one, and you got to watch out for the wild pitch here, or the pass ball situation could be deadly.
Hayward's done a great job behind the plate so far today. I fully expect him to try to throw his body at everything that's there.
And Morin delivers the 1-0 pitch. That one is in there for a strike. Bulldogs 7-0 on the season, trying to stay undefeated. Cole Quarian at the plate, one down. Parker Morin's pitch. This one is roped into right, and that'll score the run. And across the plate comes Braden Littlefield, and the Bulldogs have won it in the bottom of the 8th. What a win for Lawrence as they stay undefeated. And just like that, Cole Quarian has brought home the game-winning run. And the Bulldogs will celebrate and then take a deep breath. That was a close one.
Jeez. Wow. The drama here at Kai's Field on a Friday afternoon. Man, it's just classic Lawrence Bulldog baseball. This is the way that this program has been. They've had to fight tooth and nail for every win that they get. Yes, they're undefeated right now, but they're doing it as a collective group.
Certainly people will be buzzing about this one. Central Maine is buzzing with excitement about the Messalonskee Area Youth Softball Association as they gear up to host the 18th annual softball tournament from June 21st through June 23rd. Watch this broadcast for more information. Time now, Josh, for our post-game show, brought to you by the Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. First up is the player of the game. The play of the game is going to go to Cameron Dostey, who made the tag-out play on Wyatt McKinney when that one really could have changed things. That one came in the bottom of the 5th and would have made it 3-3. Eventually, the game did get tied at 3-3, but Dostey all around really gave it an unbelievable effort here today and was able to make that play and several more.
Yeah,
to be able to get the win for Lawrence.
Cameron did a great job behind the plate today. He threw a couple of guys out. He had 2 caught stealings today, so he was able to really do a nice job there. And also with the wherewithal when Cony tried to steal home, to be able to field the pitch and make the tag before the runner could cross the plate. Great job catching today.
Absolutely, and we now turn to our play of the game, by the way, brought to you by the Chase Toys, with only precision brands like Polaris, ATVs, Ski-Doo snowmobiles, Lynx snowmobiles, Climb Apparel, plus Toro and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. See what's available on the Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com. It's time now for our player of the game, brought to you by the Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. The player of the game is going to go to Cole Quarian. He had a single in the bottom of the 2nd. He scored a run in the bottom of the 4th. He walked. He also, most importantly, had the game-winning RBI. He is our player of the game, brought to you by the Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. And Josh, your closing thoughts on this one?
Hey, if you're around and in the location, these guys are worth coming to see. We'd like to thank you for watching us here. If you couldn't make the game, and especially to all of our sponsors, thank you so much for for watching us and joining us here on Epic View Studios.
It was a good one. The Bulldogs able to pull it out by the final score of 4-3. For our entire Epic View Studios crew, our color man Josh Hunt and cameraman Gage Johnson, I'm Greg Glenn. We're glad you could tune in. Have a great night, everybody.
This message is for you. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win $1,000 in free advertising from Epic View Studios, the leader in local live streaming. Just scan the code with your camera app on your smartphone and fill in the information. Good luck and thanks for watching from Epic View Studios.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Looking for a new job or seasonal work? Hutamaki in Waterville is now hiring, starting at $21.87 per hour. Join Hutamaki, a company that prides itself in food safety and convenience. Start your career with our newly enhanced benefits package. Hutamaki is a company that cares about its people and sustainability. Hutamaki Incorporated are the makers of Chinet. Bring your family to ours and join the Hutamaki team. For more information, visit hutamaki.com or scan the QR code below. Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue in Fairfield. Your one-stop shop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets. Scan the QR code now for your chance to win a $20 gift card at Dow's.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
Naturopathic medicine is a well-established system of medicine that works to achieve optimal health by striving to identify underlying causes of illness to help the body heal itself. A whole-body approach is taken to diagnose, prevent, and treat both acute and chronic conditions. A naturopathic doctor is a licensed specialist who works with patients to remove obstacles to their health, stimulate self-healing, strengthen weakened systems, use natural substances to restore, and prescribe pharmaceuticals as needed. Modalities used as treatment include therapeutic nutrition, stress management and education, vitamin and mineral supplementation, botanical medicine, and other dietary supplements. Each plan is individual as the doctor and patient work together to create their treatment plans. Conditions commonly treated include allergies, digestive issues, fatigue, chronic pain, sleep complaints, thyroid conditions, and hypertension. Contact Dr. Anna Froman in Benton and now in Brunswick, Maine to make your next appointment. 207-544-6786.
Hammond Lumber Company is looking for great people to join their team. To find your place on the Hammond team, click on the careers link at hammondlumber.com.
Hannaford, your hometown grocery store, is hiring for all positions. Competitive pay, opportunity to advance, and much more. Apply online at hannaford.com and look for the job openings link. Aquarius Pools and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services, including heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration, and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance, and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity. No matter what you're craving, Dixon's has your fixins on the Neck Road in Benton. Check out our Facebook page for our daily specials.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729.
Hey guys, it's Alyssa here. Whether you're working hard in school or working hard at the gym, you need a snack that works for you. I'm proud to be a brand ambassador for Ignite Bars. Their keto-friendly protein bars are great on the way to practice or before class. You can visit ignitebars.com and use discount code ALYSSAB10, that's ALYSSAB10 at checkout and save 10%. Don't get hungry, get ignited.
I'm Greg Glenn, athlete brand advisor and CEO of Pliable. Are you tired of sending out emails to coaches and never hearing back? One key is sending an athlete recruiting video with your email. Here's how you can learn how to get yours. Visit pliablemarketing.com, take a look at all the athlete recruiting video options, see a sample video, plus frequently asked questions. All you have to do is visit pliablemarketing.com. Let's beat your competition and create your athlete recruiting video today.
Ready to grow your business to an epic level? Place your business ad here on this live broadcast. Contact the staff at Epic View Studios for a custom marketing plan that will directly market your business to our local community. We have a variety of budget-friendly plans that will fit your needs. Email the staff at Epic View Studios today at epicview@yahoo.com.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Follow Chase Toys Inc. on Facebook and give Josh or Brian a call today at 948-5729. CrossFit 137.